So once you've done the authentication to Xero, this little tutorial will show you how to align your costs and revenues within CocoonOPS to match that in Xero. If they don't match the chart of accounts in Xero, the invoicing won't sync with Xero. So it's very simple to do. So I'm going to jump over into Xero at the moment to accounting, chart of accounts. You may want your accounts department to do this, or if you've got access to Xero, you can do this yourselves. We're going to add in an air freight cost to start with. So we'll put this down as a direct cost, and we're going to use the code 261, and this is air freight costs. I'll just tick some of the boxes here, and then we're going to add the air freight sales one now. So this is the one which goes towards the customer, and that's a revenue. So we'll put that down as a sale or revenue, and we'll use the code 261, and we'll put this in as air freight sales. Again, enable the buttons there. So just let that save. So we've got 261 is sales, 262 is cost for air freight, direct cost and sell in the chart of accounts. So we just simply go over to CocoonOPS, and we put in the cost as 262 and 261 into these fields here. Once you're happy with that and the label's correct over here, this will show in the drop down on the costs and revenue. You just hit save changes, and the next time you select those, then the charges will sync up, and when you issue the invoice, that will go to Xero. I'm just going to add in a couple more codes into Xero. I'm going to add in sea freight. So again, this is going to be a cost to start with, so a direct cost, and we're going to give that the code of 550 and name that as sea freight costs. Click that to enable that set up in Xero, and then I'll just add the sales one in here. So this is going to be sales revenue, so we'll put 551, and we'll do sea freight revenue and click enable. And then once that's enabled here, then we'll go into here and we're going to add a new line, and we'll do 550 551, and we'll call that sea freight here. If you do it in lowercase or mix the case up within the actual label, it will automatically default to capitals, and then that's how easy it is to add a charge. Now if we did an air freight and a sea freight charge and issue the invoice, that then will go through to Xero. Nice and easy and quick. Thank you.